Well, I'm finally on YouTube. Set myself up an Imperial Death World outpost, which in today's battle report is going to be getting defended by the Custodian Guard versus the villainous Iron Warriors. Yo, welcome to the Warhammer channel that hasn't been named yet. I'm Rich, this is Andy. It's our first battle report, so bear with us. Go gentle on us. It's my first time. And Andy's. A battle report, I mean. Andy, what have you brought?
I've got my ADEPTUS CUSTODES plus a single SS.
Sweet. I've got my Iron Warriors, my Chaos Space Marines. We'll jump straight into going into the armies. Let's see what we brought. Right then. This is 1,000 points of Chaos Space Marines. It's my Iron Warriors. So, Chaos Space Marines, their army rule is the Dark Pacts, which means any unit in the shooting phase or the fight phase can choose to call upon a Dark Pact from the Chaos Gods and gain a benefit. You can either have lethal hits or sustained hits. Take a leadership test. If you pass, you're fine. If you fail, you still get the benefit, but Chaos God's just going to claim one of your souls and you take D3 mortal wounds on the unit. Okay? The detachment rule is marks of chaos. So you can boost these Dark Pacts by giving each unit in your army a mark of chaos. Depending on which mark of chaos you give, depends on the benefit that you get. So, with that, as I go through the units, I'll tell you which mark each unit has and what benefit it will give them. So we'll start with my Warlord, who is a heretic Astartes demon prince. So he has the mark of Nurgle, which means he's tougher, and when he does a Dark Pact he gets sustained hits on his shooting, and he's got a flesh demon cannon in his arm. Because he's got the mark of Nurgle, he also has access to a stratagem, meaning he can't be shot at from over 18 inches away because he's covered in flies. Next up in the army, we've got another leader. We've got a Master of Executions, which is this fella here with a big axe. He's leading a unit of Chosen, and they are riding around in a rhino. This little bunch all have the mark of Chaos Undivided, which means that they can reroll ones to hit when they do a Dark Pact, and it gives them access to the awesome stratagem where they can reroll wounds in combat, which is after the update that's just happened. Next unit in the army, we've got 10 Chaos Cultists with the mark of Nurgle, because they're going to be hiding most of the time at the back, shooting away with their auto guns, so being able to play that stratagem so they can't get shot at is super handy. Next up, behind them, we've got a Mauler Fiend, which is a demon engine. It's got a special rule that when it kills units, it gains more shots, and that's got the mark of Siege, which boosts its shooting, giving it lethal hits on a 5+. Behind that, up in the bunker, we've got 5 Legionnaires, all armed with ranged weapons. Champion has a Power Fist. They've got the mark of Siege again to boost their shooting at long range. Should be super helpful against the Custodians with a high toughness. Behind the Demon Prince, we've got a big block of 20 Khorne worshipping Chaos Cultists. That should be super helpful, having the mark of Khorne, getting lethal hits in combat to help chop off some Custodians' heads. And then last but not least, we've got my trusty Mauler Fiend. This thing's got the mark of Slanesh, which means I've got all the marks in my list, which I'm happy with. He's got the mark of Slanesh, which means he has access to a stratagem where he can move, advance and then charge, so he can be a very, very fast boy. So, hopefully, the army's going to do well against these Custodians, or I might just bounce off and get absolutely battered by them. We'll see how it goes. Right, this is 1,000 points of Andy's Custodian Guard. Right, Andy, what are we looking at? What's your army rule, mate?
Army rule is the martial kata. So each fight phase I choose either to have lethal hits 1, sustained hits 1, or -1 to hit me.
And hilariously, that actually applies to the Land Raider as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Except for the assassin. Assassin's good.
No. And then we've got, what's your detachment rule, mate?
The Aegis of the Emperor. So they get 4+ build no pain against mortal wounds and now devastating wounds next to the less balance update.
Sweet. Awesome. So, who's your warlord, mate?
Warlord is the shield captain,
Yes.
and he has the enhancement for unstoppable destroyer. So after he charges, rolls a d6, on a 1 nothing happens, 2 to 5 he deals d3 mortal wounds, and a 6 he dishes out 3 mortal wounds.
Sweet.
And once per game, after he charges, all enemy units within 6 can be made to take battle shock.
Sweet. And he's leading?
4 ADEPTUS CUSTODES.
One of them with a shield, rest of them with spears, yeah?
Yeah.
And their special rule is?
Well, they've got 2. They can use Sentinel Storm, which lets them shoot a second time after the shot.
Yeah, sweet.
And the other rule is they can reroll wound rolls of 1, or if they're in range of objective, they can reroll all wound rolls.
Do they reroll wound rolls of 1 all the time?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so your next unit is?
Led by a Blade Champion. He also has an enhancement called the Veiled Blade, which gives +2 attacks, which is awesome for him because he gets loads of attacks anyway.
Yeah.
And once per battle, he can triple his OC in my command phase and lasts for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
And he's also leading a unit of 4 Custodes, one with a Sentinel Blade and Precision Shield.
Cool. Does he have some sort of charge in advance rule as well?
Yeah, he can reroll charges and advances, and once per game, he can advance charge after advancing.
Sweet. Cool.
He can also heroically intervene for free once per.
Yeah, I've played against this guy before and he's an absolute nightmare. So he's probably going to absolutely lever all my guys.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
He might actually use his weak one because he's got so many cultists.
And then we've got...
At the back is a Land Raider.
Yeah.
He has a normal Land Raider rule of Assault Ramp.
Yeah, but it's got boosted stats, so hasn't it? It hits on 2 pluses instead of 3
It's
pluses.
a venerable Land Raider.
Good to venerable Land
But
Raider.
he can't have a multi-melter, otherwise he'd have a multi-melter.
Yes, of course. And then, last but not least...
The Callous Assassin.
Yes.
He was just there just to make one of your stratagems cost more points.
But you can also infiltrate, is that right?
She's got Infiltrate, Deep Strike. She can jump back into Deep Strike. Next to Polymorphine.
Yeah. Polymorphine is what?
It's her ability. It's what used to be lets her jump out of units.
Because she can shapeshift.
Yeah, so now she can jump back into Strategic Reserves and Deep Strike it again.
Sweet.
Then the Flamer's got precision hits, and she has fights first, which will be really handy.
So she's also going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, sound. But
Yeah.
you are outnumbered 4-1 though.
Yeah.
So let's see how you do
I was
it.
expecting that.
Right. So battlefield is set up for the mission. The mission that we are playing is, well, deployment is search and destroy. So you can see we've set it up with the dice there. You can set up in the centre. Both zones are marked out with dice. Then the 5 objectives: no man's land, no man's land, and no man's land. And then there's one in each deployment zone. Quick thing, I'll go over the terrain, how it works. So the walls provide cover if you're within 3 inches, and then anything that's a solid building, including these containers, we're counting as a ruin, or blocking line of sight, should I say. So if you're on the other side of one of these hub units, you're safe from getting shot. So there's no janky, line of sight getting. Obviously the big bunker blocks loads of line of sight. The woods themselves are treated like ruins, so if you're on the other side of a ruin, on the other side of the trees count as a ruin, so you can't be seen. And there's trees in each corner of the board as well. The mission that we're playing is Purge the Foe. This is the one where if you have an objective, you get 4 points. If you have more objectives, you get an extra 4 points. If you kill a unit, you get 4 points. If you kill more units than your opponent, you get an extra 4 points. It's very, very simple. And then we've got a mission rule, which is sweep and clear, which is what I imagine the Custodians are here to do. Sweep and clear of all chaos scum. And because of that, because they're too busy to stand on objectives, they've got people's heads to chop off, means that everyone in this game has sticky objectives. So if you move to an objective, you then tag it essentially, and it counts as yours even if you move away from it. So all that's left to do is, Andy, grab a dice, mate, see who's going to pick the deployment. So up to you, mate. Which one do you want?
I'm going to keep this one because I think I have a better chance of getting my land right out of this corner.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so the armies are deployed. I'll go over what I've done. So, over on this flank we've got 20 cultists. They're going to run behind these containers and try and nick this objective over here. Then we've got, hiding behind the bunker, we've got my Mauler Fiend, my Rhino with 5 chosen and a Master of Executions inside it. Demon Prince is also hiding here, so he's got his wings folded in at the moment. And then he's egging on these 10 cultists, telling them that they're really important, and they're going to try and run around this building over to that objective there with the power generators. In strategic reserve, I've put 5 legionaries and a Mauler Fiend. Because it's less than... That's the one. It's a Venom Crawler. Here we go, we're naming things wrong. Because it's under 250 points, means I can put them into strategic reserve. You can't go over a quarter of your army into strategic reserve. And then this is the Chosen and the Master of Executions who are in the Rhino. Right then, Andy, what are you doing?
So starting over here, I've got my Callous Assassin, claiming the subjective.
Sneaky girl.
I should probably leather those cultist horses about it.
Yeah.
Got my Blade Champion, his Custodians, ready to take the centre. Land Raider's getting ready to swing around the corner, which is the only corner I can fit round.
Yep, chunky boy.
And then I've got the Shield Captain with his Custodians. I'm going to head off your cultists over there and take that objective.
I think they might be able to take those cultists. The more important question though is, do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I don't actually mind. I think my Land Raider can get line of sight on that Mauler Fiend, which is my main concern at the moment.
I would like to go first because I want to get my strategic reserves in. So,
of course I want to go first then.
Custodians go first. Okay, so Andy's turn 1. B&M, £1.50 for a big command point dice. Very handy. So Andy's got 1 CP. He's chose to keep, he hasn't decided to get rid of one of his secondaries because he's drawn an absolute pair of rubbish secondaries here, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, overwhelming forces kill units off an objective. The only one I've got an objective is my Rhino, which you can't see.
No, you Demon Prince is in range, but I can't
Oh, you do? Yeah, well, I'm a Demon Prince, yeah, but good luck. And then Storm Hostile Objective, which I only
take that objective.
take that objective into my deployment zone, which is just ain't going to be able to do turn 1. So, you've just to keep your CP though, and not get rid of one of them.
Yeah, because I think you're going to come from my objective in the middle there now. So if I kill you off that objective.
Yeah, so what have you done, mate? So,
Callous Assassin's just ran over here because we've got sticky objectives thanks to the mission, so it stays in my control.
yeah, she's hiding behind the trees.
Yeah.
Sneaky
The Blade
girl.
Champions rolled 6 for his advance, so he's claimed the centre objective.
Yes.
The Land Raider's swung on this corner,
Yeah,
which
because
is a normal move.
because he's going to do a trick shot on that Mauler Fiend, I imagine.
Yeah, and those cultists.
Uh-oh.
And then my Shield Captain Junior's advanced, but didn't get far enough to get to the objective, so they're waiting on the other side of the building.
Yeah, watch yourself. Awesome, so into your shooting phase, yeah?
Yep.
Right, let's get down to it. So first up we've got the Land Raider, which quad las cannons at the Mauler Fiend.
Yep.
So I've got 1 CP, so I'm going to play it for Dark Obscuration, which gives my Mauler Fiend stealth. So because of the corner of the building it is in the way, means it'll get cover, and because of the stratagem, so get rid of my CP, goodbye. You're now at -1 to hit him.
Yep, so I'm hitting for these. So
So-
he's going to use his missile as well.
So it's all his lads cans in missile at the Mauler Fiend, yeah?
And then the Storm Bolt that's in range, and there's Heavy Bolt that's into your cultists.
Nah.
Because there's no entry I can see, so I'll do the 4 last guns first, so I'll be
Yeah.
hitting on 3s.
Yep. Save myself 1 hit.
3 hits.
Yep.
Toughness,
10.
so 3s.
Uh-oh.
3 wounds. AP -3.
AP -3 because the cover goes to AP -2, so it's going to be 5s. Well, that's going to be 5s regardless. I've got 5 plus armor save or 5 plus invulnerable save. So come on, 5s and 6s. I fail 2 of them, mate. So that's going to be
2d6 plus 2 damage.
oh, thank God.
So 4 plus 2, so 6.
Yep.
I'm going to use my command point for a wee one.
Oh,
How many wounds have you got? 9.
it's 12.
Yep, so that's 7, 9.
9 wounds off it. It leaves it with 3 wounds. Oh,
Yeah,
nasty.
there's missile launcher.
Uh-oh. Miss, please.
I know it's going to be hitting another 3. Oh, missed.
Thank God for that. Thank dark gods for that. Now we've got the anti-infantry weapons at the cultists.
So, twin heavy bolter. 2 hits.
Yep.
Be wounded on 3s.
Okay. Yep.
AP
That's-
-1 damage too. So.
I'll use the cover from the containers. So 6+ save I'll have. Nope, you blast 2 cultists.
Yeah, from the storm bolter. Hits once.
Yep.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't do. So 2 of the cultists die. Ah. So at the end of Andy's turn, he's left my Mauler Fiend on 3 wounds. He's blasted 2 of the cultists, leaving only 18 of them. So what are you doing, Andy?
I'm going to get rid of storm hostile objective.
Yes.
I'm going to keep overwhelming force.
Yes.
That gives me a CP back.
Gains your CP for that. Yep. Awesome. So over to my turn. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Not to be outdone by Andy, I've also drawn a terrible pair of secondary missions for turn 1. Behind enemy lines, which I can't do. An assassination, which I also can't do.
Well, I've got 3 characters.
You have got 3 characters, but they're also custodies,
Yeah,
which means they're harder than a coffin nail.
Except
so,
for Cal's assassin, but she's got blown off too, so you can't actually hit her.
and she's hid behind a tree.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You can see I don't have my CP because I spent my CP on Skin Shift, which is a stratagem for the Chaos Space Marines, which meant I could heal 3 wounds on my Mauler Fiend. So he healed up 3 wounds, and then he's very bravely ran away from the Land Raider. He's now sulking on the other side of this Aquila strong point. Rest of my turn, the Demon Prince, because he thought it looked super intimidating, he's jumped up on top of this building and he's going to shoot at these Custodian guard with his arm cannon. The Rhino is driven round with the Chosen inside. It's also going to help. The cultists have advanced towards the objective, and they might be flushing out this assassin. Typical Iron Warrior tactics. Send the cultists in first, let them all die, then do the heavy lifting afterwards. These cultists have advanced and are hiding behind these containers because there's scary Custodian guards over there. So they've got the flamers. As soon as those Custodian guards come from around that building, they're going to jump out, flame them, do nothing and die. I do not want to fight these Custodian guards, in case you haven't noticed. So I'm going to leave them well alone. So that's my movement done with. I can't achieve any of my secondaries, so I'm just going to go straight into the shooting phase and see if I can cause any damage to these Custodian guards in the centre. First up shooting, the Demon Prince. He's going to shoot over at these Custodian guards. He's not going to do any dark packs because I don't want to fail and injure my own Demon Prince. So it's going to be 3 shots.
Just a cloud of badging, so.
2s to hit. And then it's going to be 5s to wound.
Yep.
2 wounds, 2 3+ saves.
Yep. Obviously on the shield boy.
Yes.
Yep, so he takes 2
He takes 2 damage from his arm cannon.
So he's down to 2 wounds.
Next up we've got the Rhino, which is armed with a Havoc launcher, a combi bolter and a combi weapon. It's within 12 inches, so it'll be rapid fire range with them. So we'll start off with the Havoc launcher. You've got 5 models, right?
Yep.
So I get D6 + 1 shots. 6 shots. Lovely jubbly. Hitting on... I'm not doing a dark pact with him either, because I don't want to injure my own vehicles. So it hits on 3s. That's 4 hits. It's going to wound on 5s because Custodians are toughness 6. So, oh, nice. That's 3 wounds, mate, but it's 2+ armour save for you.
Doesn't care.
Yeah. It's going to be 4 shots from its combi bolter. That's 3 hits. This also wounds on 5s and 6s. 2 more armour saves, mate. You'll roll a 1 eventually. No, he won't. Last up is the combi weapon. 2 shots. Hits the once. If it rolls a 6, it's devastating wound. Nope, but a wound though. Oh, where's those ones at? Okay, at the end of my turn, I managed to achieve the amazing achievement of causing 2 wounds to a Custodian guard. Go me. And that's about it. I got rid of behind enemy lines, so I got a CP back, and I've kept assassination. because that cowardice assassin might decide to be cheeky in Andy's next turn and possibly get Demon Princed to death. Unless my Demon Prince gets Land Raider to death. We'll see what happens in Andy's turn 2. Okay, Andy's doing well for CP, but he's still not doing well for secondaries. He's got engage on all fronts, which when your army only has 12 models is kind of difficult to do. That's the one where you've got to get your models into table quarters.
Yeah, I've got 4 units, I could have done it.
Technically, yes. And then you've got overwhelming force. So that is to kill people off objectives. Unfortunately for me, I'm just not on enough. In fact, I'm not on any. So
yeah, I was hoping you were going to fight me on one line, but
it's more of a later game secondary, that one. But what have you actually done, mate?
So Cal's jumped into the woods.
Yeah.
So you can kill those cultists or have a pop with the Demon Prince if the Land Raider fails.
Yeah.
Blade Champion units ran down the street, so then charge that Rhino.
Yeah. They've advanced.
Or anybody left falls to death out of it.
Yeah.
Land Raider's moved on to the corner, so he's got line of sight to Demon Prince. There's las cannons.
Bring it, he says.
And then, well, shield captains use an advance, so they're going to be using their guidance spears to blast those cultists away from down that building because we've got assault weapons.
Next up is the Calidus. So what's their actual gun? What is it?
New Wolf Shredder.
Yeah.
Go against your cultists.
Yeah, so you're just going to neuralise some cultists.
Yeah. So 5 hits on your cultists.
Yep. Anti-infantry 2+, did you say?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. AB -2, damage 1.
Alright, she's just neuralised 5 cultists. Ah, my brain! So, the Land Raider has decided to try and target the Demon Prince of Nurgle, but as I said when I was doing my army introduction, Nurgle units have access to a stratagem that if you're over 18 inches away when you're targeted for shooting, you can't be shot. So he's going to do that. So he's now surrounded with flies. Where has he gone? So that means Andy gets to pick a new target.
Yep.
And I lose 1 CP.
Yep. I've got line of sight just to the front of that Rhino, so you're going to get cover.
Awesome.
I'm going to get blasted in front of that Rhino. And you're ready for the Storm Bolt as well.
Cool.
We'll start with 4 lads. That's 2 hits.
Yep. Be wounded on freeze.
Yep. Obviously pick up some different guys. Both wound.
So that's going to be 5s and 6s to save my Rhino.
Yep.
If I could roll 2 5s and 6s, that would be fantastic. Well, I made 1 failed one, so it's not going to die at least.
Yep. D6 plus 1 damage.
Oh, 7 damage off my Rhino.
So that leaves you what, 2?
3 wounds left.
3. Go heavy bolts, you got some nothing to do.
Oh, the heavy bolters.
So 3 hits.
Yep, 3 hits because you rolled a 6.
Now, I forgot about this last time I showed you.
It's twin linked.
Yep. So that's another wound.
Yep. So, because it's got a cover save, it cancels out your AP, so it's got a 3+ armour save.
Yep.
I could do. That failed it. It's got 1 wound. The Rhino's got 1 wound left.
Storm Bolt weapons. So, yep, they'll put a batch of their bolts into the front of it. So, 6.
Come on, Rhino. A little Rhino that could.
It is only strength 4, so it's 6 to 1.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to see.
AP -1, damage 2.
I need a 4+. Oh, it dies.
Does it explode?
Oh, please don't explode. So the Rhino, going to roll, see if it explodes. It will explode on a 6. I don't want it to explode. Please don't explode. Thank God for that. Thank the Dark Gods. Right. So Andy is going to pop his Fire Twice ability from his Custodian Guard to, because they're within 18 inches, they're actually going to shoot up at the Demon Prince and take some wounds off him.
So
but he's played the stratagem, so he still has stealth though, so he's -1 to hit.
So 3 to hit.
So you've hit him 4 times, he's toughness 10.
So 6 is to wound. Reroll them once. I'm actually going to get these guys.
So he's been injured once, 3+. He's fine, bounces off his armour.
Yep. So
next up we've got these Custodian Guards who are going to blast these cultists who stupidly have stuck their head out. So they're now about to get Guardian speared to death.
one of them misses.
Yep.
So there'll be 3 soldier cultists.
Yep.
No, rerolls of 1.
Yep.
So that's 7 wounds.
Need 6s to save them. oh dear. 7 die. So that's 7 cultists, 7 more cultists killed from that unit. I've removed the ones that Andy could see, so he can't fire. He didn't want to fire again anyway. Seems a bit of a waste to use that special ability on cultists.
On to my assaults.
Yes.
So the Blade Champions unit is going to use his once per game ability to try and charge.
After advancing, yeah.
So, and you get above 8.
You get 8, or above 8.
Yeah, it's like 8 and a target.
Yeah, so 8.
Nope, but he gets rerolls to charge.
No.
He's the Blade Champion.
Oh, I hate that Blade Champion.
Come on, baby.
Oh, unlucky they failed the charge after rolling twice.
Then the Calidus.
Shoes on the other foot now.
She's going to need a 5 to get into those.
Oh, the cultists are going to get duffed up by her.
Of course she gets a 10.
Yeah, she rolls. She shows her how it's done.
So she's going to charge.
Does a fancy front flip over some rocks. No, kick some cultists' heads in. Okay, combat. We've got the Calidus assassin who's going to assassinate some poor cultists. So what's she got?
She's got a phase sword and poison blade, so she's got 5 attacks.
Yep.
With lethal hits and precision, but that's not. So she kills 2
She's killed 2 straight away, yep.
Yep, hits 2 more.
Yep.
Strength 5, so doing on 3s. That's 4 saves, AP minus 4, damage 2.
Yes, she's successfully killed 4 cultists. Okay, so Andy's got rid of engaging on
points.
He's now up to 4 CP. The Calidus is still battling the 1 cultist here. These lads are stuck out in no man's land. This might be my time to strike now that they've fluffed that up. So it's over to my turn. Okay, so Chaos Space Marines, turn 2. Still got assassination, drew attempting target. I'll tell you which one that is in a second. I'm down to 1 CP again because I healed my Mauler Fiend. Andy picked this objective here.
No, I didn't pick the one right in Grayson.
Oh, bugger. Well, I ain't getting that one.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Yeah. So, anyway, movement's done. These cultists basically ran out to distract the Custodes. Remember that bit in Lethal Weapon 4 where he just stands in front of the guy waving his arms about?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So the Custodes like, what are these guys doing? And then bang! Mauler Fiend arrived. You're not a Mauler Fiend, you're a Venom Crawler. I'll get your name right eventually. And in a pincer movement, 5 Legionaries turned up as well, carrying some heavy weapons. Hopefully I can gun down some of these Custodes and then eat them with my Venom Crawler. Over here, Chosen can advance and charge, so they have advanced to make space for the Mauler Fiend to squeeze between these 2 buildings. And we're going to duke it out with these Custodes. The cultist has run away from the assassin, funnily enough. Who would have thought that would have happened? And in his place, a demon princess flew down to fight her. As he flew down, she hit him with a neural shredder and caused a wound to him, which I'm sure he'll repair that in a second to her. So that's all my movement done with. Hopefully I can collapse both these units of Custodes now. If not, I'm probably going to lose. So over at my shooting phase. Okay, so shooting phase, the Venom Crawler is going to fire at the Custodian guards.
Right, I'm going to use his ability to have a free battle tactic stratagem to play Arcane Genetic Alchemy. Which is a -1 damage.
Yep, so the Shield Captain has played a free stratagem to give them -1 damage, which is really good against the Venom Crawler because it's damage 2, so its weapons are now only damage 1.
And it's overcharged problem.
Yeah, it's going to do a Dark Pact. It's fine, it's going to, because it's Zinch, it now gets critical hits on a 5+. Okay, so it hits on a 3+, but 5s and 6s are lethal hits. So that is... So far it's 5 lethal hits. Nope, nothing, so just 5 free up armour saves. Yes, you take 2 damage. Next up, the Legionaries are going to fire at the Custodian guards. They're going to do a Dark Pact for lethal hits as well. They pass. So a rapid fire and plasma gun and a plasma pistol. That's a lethal hit.
AP -3.
Yep. You fail, take 1 wound.
Yep.
So I've still got a Havoc auto cannon to fire, which is damage free. So this shield custodian here with 1 wound left, I need my 2 bolt guns now to kill him. So I'm going to fire both the bolt guns now. Come on lads, kill him with the shield. So that's a lethal hit on him and 2 hits, 5s and 6s. That's 2 wounds. Come on, just roll a 1.
No AP?
No AP, just roll a 1. Yes! You're going to CP it, aren't you?
Yeah. So the plus we down to 3.
But you know the rule about CP reroll?
Yeah, that's why I put 2 different dice.
He's still alive. Okay, the Havoc auto cannon, 2 shots, hits on a 3. You hit once, it's a lethal hit. It's AP -1, damage free.
Passed.
That didn't go very well. They're all still alive. So, over this side, the Master of Executions has a rule when he attacks units that are below half strength, the unit gets to reroll all their attacks. So I need to kill that shield custodian there. So the Demon Prince is going to do a little trick shot behind him and try and kill that custodian. So because of that, I'm going to actually do a Dark Pact, and I'm going to fail. No, I didn't. So he's now got sustained hits on a 5+. So he's got 3 shots, hitting on a 2. And obviously he didn't even get it. So I've got 2 hits, it's only strength 5, so 5s and 6s to wound. Didn't even wound. Well done. Okay. So after that terrible shooting phase, let's hope the Iron Warriors pick it up in combat. So first things first, the Mauler Fiend is going to charge those Custodian Guard. You roll a 5, he's in. Chosen, led by the Master Executions.
Needs more than 3.
They rolled a 7, they're in. Then lastly, he needs to roll more than the 1. The Demon Prince, he's rolled a 5, he's in as well. Okay, because the Demon Prince charged, you get to roll a dice for every wound that he has. He has 9. Is that right? Yeah, he's got 9 left. So on every 4+, he causes a mortal wound to the Calidus. That's 3 mortal wounds to her.
Yep, so she's down to 1 wound.
Over here, I am going to tank shock with the Mauler Fiend as well. Try and kill off that Custodian Guard, because I remembered that these Custodian Guards have a stratagem for always strike first, so you could end up cutting down all my Chosen, and we don't want that, do we? So the Mauler Fiend, strength 14, which is higher than the toughness of the Custodes, so I get extra +2 dice. Any 5 or 6 is a mortal wound caused on the charge. So 16 dice, looking for 5s and 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, mate. 5 4-up saves for your Custodian save.
Field, no pains. Yep, so kills shield guy and takes 1 wound.
So 1 Custodian goes down and another one's injured. Yep. At the fight phase, what martial kit have you picked, Andy?
-1 to hit me.
All Custodes. So that
yeah, the Custodian. So it only applies to this unit.
Because she's not a Custodes, but she does have always strike first, yeah?
Yeah, she's got strikes, fights first, so she's going to have her go at the Demon Prince.
Yeah, bring it on.
Hits on 2s, last 3 lethal wounds.
Oh, she's some sort of assassin?
Yeah, so your toughness,
10.
10. So 6 to wound. No,
so it's just 3 lethal, so that'll be...
Yeah.
So 4+ invulnerable save.
See, you laughed at it, but she half killed you.
So how much damage was that?
2 damage each, so 4.
Nice, nicely done.
She half killed you.
So it's down to 5 wounds. Okay, so that's the Demon Prince on 5 wounds, but I am going to choose to strike first with the Chosen. Now the Chosen are going to be re-rolling all hits because they are attacking a unit that's below starting strength, because I managed to tank shock that shield Custodian to death. So I'm going to start with their attacks and the Master of Execution. So my Chosen are going to call upon the Dark Gods and do a Dark Pact for lethal hits. So they do it, so they've now got lethal hits. Okay, first up, 2 Chosen, attacking the Custodes. They're at -1 to hit because of the martial Qatar. It's going to be 8 attacks from accursed weapons. 4s to hit, 6s are lethal. I can reroll all hits because of the Master of Executions. So that's 1 so far, and then they missed. Roll these again. So that's 2 lethals 2 misses. Roll these ones again. These are strength 5, so I need 5 to wound with these. So that is 3 saves at -2. So
So it'll be 4 pluses either way?
yep, 3 4.
Yep.
Uh-oh. The power fist hits on a 4. Wounds on a 3. So that's 2 more at 4+ save.
Yep.
Yeah, so I kill that Custodian.
Yep.
And then it's going to be my Master of Executions. So 5 attacks, he hits on a 2+.
3 plus. You might as well hit.
No, that's all of them missed then. All of them missed, well done him.
That's more like it.
That's better. So it's 1 lethal, 3 hits.
Yeah.
He is strength 7.
So 3 wound.
That's 3 wounds at -2, 2 damage a pop.
Yep. Are you going to use precision to put them on the blade champion?
No, because I want to try and kill another Custodian.
So 1 takes 2 wounds.
Yes. So that's the chosen finished attacking. There's 2 Custodians left and a blade champion. One of the Custodians is injured, but Andy is playing all kinds of stratagems.
Yep, so the first one I played at the start of the fight phase, which we didn't record, was Avenge the Fallen, so I get +1 attack if I'm below starting strength, +2 if I'm below half strength, which I'm not, so it's +1 attack for each of them.
Yes.
Then I'm playing 2 for counter offensive to interrupt.
Yep, so you're interrupting, but you've got no CP left yet.
Yep.
So what's happening?
Blade Champion will pile in there. So the Blade Champion will attack your Mauler Fiend,
Locally.
and the 2 Custodes will attack your Chosen.
Gotcha. Okay, so what's happening first?
So we're going to start with the Blade Champion. He's going to use his bolt swords as a Pictus. So normally you'd have 5 attacks, but he's getting an extra 2 for the Veiled Blade. He's going to hit on 2, strength 6, AP -3, damage 3. But he also gets devastating wounds.
Cool.
So this is with 1. So you need 5s to wound him.
Strength, yeah, toughness 10, yeah.
So that's 3 wounds straight through.
Yep.
So that didn't go too well.
That didn't go very well.
Yep.
So 3 wounds off the Mauler Fiend.
Then the Custodian Guard will have 12 attacks between them onto the Chosen.
Yes.
So they hit on 2s. Yep, so 11 hits.
Yep.
Wounds on 3s. That's 3, 6,
8 minus
8.
2 saves.
Yep. AP -2, damage 2.
Naughty. 8, 5 up armour saves for
I
the
didn't
Chosen.
roll any ones to wound there, did I?
No.
Yeah, so.
So I make, oh dear, that's
Make
1
one.
dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, and 1 injured. So I lose 3 Chosen and 1 of them is badly injured. Next up is the Mauler Fiend. It's going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits because it's Slanesh, and then it's going to attack with its Lasher Tendrils first to see if I can kill that Custodian there. So, Dark Pact, it passed. So it's now got sustained hits on a 5 up. So it's Lasher Tendrils. Uh-oh. It ended up getting 4 hits. 4 hits, these are at strength 7, so freeze to wound. So 2 armour saves at -1.
Yep, so 3 pluses. That takes a wound off him.
That's not what I wanted. Now 6 attacks with its Mauler Fiend fists. So it
Maybe
got...
a -1 to hit as well.
Yeah, it made no difference there. So it's got 3 hits. Wounded on at 2+.
He's done 14?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what? 2.
-2, 3 damage a pop. Oh no, sorry, the D6 +1 damage actually.
Yep, so 4 pluses.
Well, so that guy epically...
Yeah, so that guy's
that
really
Custodian epically dies. Okay, so the Demon Prince is going to use his sweep mode. It's not going to do a Dark Pact because he's only got 5 wounds left to try and hack down this Calidus Assassin. So he's got 14 attacks. Hitting on a 2+. So that is 13 hits. Strength is 6. What's your toughness?
4.
So freeze to wound. So that is 11 invulnerable saves.
Well, I felt like half.
She's very, very, very dead. At the end of my turn, I achieved assassination, and I'm going to get rid of a tempting target, so I've got a CP back for that. So scores-wise, I got 5 points for assassination. Primary, I'm on 8. Andy is on 16, so he is ahead by 3 points going into turn 3. Okay, so Andy's turn 3. Secondaries, you've got Cleanse. It's another terrible one when you've only got 3 models in your army. So
I'm really hoping you actually take an objective at some point.
and you keep an overwhelming force. You just one day I will get on another objective.
I'd like to sky the end of this turn, because I admit that you might not get on any objectives.
So your plan was to heal a Custodian, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately I failed Battle Shock with the Blade Champion.
Blade Champions, Battle Shock. He's too busy like hacking this to pieces and wrapped up in tentacles.
Yeah, well at least I'm not fighting against the Chosen.
Yeah, the Chosen are now out of combat because of the Custodian's strike back. So the Land Raider? What's his plan?
Well, he was going to shoot the Mauler Fiend, but I'm not leaving combat now on Battle Shock because I'll lose Custodes.
That's right.
So he's moved further over to shoot.
It's going to fire back over at the Venom Crawler.
And then his anti-infantry is obviously going to go into these cultists to clear the way.
Yeah.
For the Custodes to charge that unit of Chaos Space Marines.
Sweet.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Trying to save those cultists.
So the Land Raider is targeting the Venom Crawler. I've played Dark Obscuration, so it's going to be -1 to hit. So last cannons.
Hit on 3s. So,
yep.
Hit you twice.
Two hits. 3s to wound.
Both wound.
Ooh. 5+ demon save for it. It makes 1.
That's D6 plus 1.
Yep, so 5 damage off the Venom Crawler, leaves it with 4 wounds. So, all the anti-infantry at the cultists.
Yep, so starting the stumble. 2 hits.
Yep.
That's 2 wounds, no AP.
Yep, 5s. Yep, you bag 2 cultists.
Then 3 heavy water. So hit you 3 times.
Yes. 3s, with rerolls.
Yep, so 2 wounds. Obviously, I'll pick at different times. Yep, so 3 wounds,
6s.
-1.
Yep, you bag 5 cultists. So next up, the cultists are still in the way of the Custodians, so the Custodians are going to have to turn the Guardian speed onto them. So 10 shots from the Custodian Guardian, the cultists, hitting on 2s.
So that's 7 hits. That's enough for it.
Yeah, wounded on 3s.
So 5 wounds, AP -1, damage 2. How many cultists have you got left?
How many did you say it was?
5. Oh, you're going to have 1 cultist left. You have 3 cultists left.
I've got 3 cultists left. These Custodians now are popping their special shoot twice ability. They're splitting fire. Some are going to fire at the cultists, and the rest are going to try and kill off the Mauler Fiend. That's only got 4 wounds left.
Venom Crawler.
The Venom Crawler. I'll get his name right eventually.
So the ones against the cultists?
Yep.
All hit.
Nice.
Only 1 wound.
I'm going to roll a 6 and save him. I didn't. He dies.
Well, then the Venom Crawler, he's still -1 to hit, isn't he?
Yes.
So 3 hits. Your toughness.
9.
So I need 6s. We roll 1s to wound, which I've just reminded of. No.
So that's all shooting done with. There's still 2 cultists left, so Andy's going to go for a combined charge. He's going to charge both of them.
Yep, so I need a 5.
He needs a 5.
Yeah,
He's done it. So the rules say when you charge you're going to make base contact. So this Custodian's going to fight 5 Chaos Space Marines, and then these 4 are going to fight 2 cultists. So good luck, lads.
Oh.
So the shield captain with his special enhancement has just rhino charged and killed both the cultists just by running into them and them exploding off his bulk. Because that shield captain's special enhancement happens in the charge phase, it meant that the Custodians could then pile in. So there's now 2 Custodians and the shield captain himself who are going to attack these poor legionnaires. So Andy, what martial kata are you picking?
Well, I'm going to pick for the army wide. I'm going to pick -1 to hit
Yes.
to save these boys. He's going to activate his ability to have all 3 on. So he's going to have lethal hits, sustained hits 1, and -1 to hit his unit.
Nice. The shield captain's going to attack first against legionaries.
So, you're getting nothing for a special ability.
Brilliant.
Go team. But he's strength 7, so wound on 3s.
Yep.
There's the 6s. So 4 wounds, AP minus 2, damage 2.
A 5+ armour save for the Chaos Space Marines. Uh-oh.
That's 1 lethal hit.
So this is the
And sustained.
This is the rest of the Custodies, the other 2, yeah?
Yep. So get those out of the way.
Yep.
Then 1 goes back in for sustained.
Yep.
Wound on 3s.
Yeah, you reroll 1s, correct?
Yep. So that last guy has 7 wounds, AP minus 2, damage.
So the last Chaos Space Marine's got 7 armour saves to make or die.
He only has to pass them all.
He only has to pass all of them. He does not. That's my 5 Chaos Space Marines cut down by the might of the Custodian Guard. These guys are a nightmare to deal with in combat. So next up, it'll be the Mauler Fiend attacking against the Custodian Guard. I'm going to call a Dark Pact for sustained hits. A pass. Mauler Fiend's going to attack with its Mauler Fiend fists first, because if it gets one of them through, it could kill that Custodian in one go. So it's got 6 attacks hitting on 4s, 5s and 6s are lethal. No, sustained. Oh, you. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. You've got a dice, you've got a commander, you roll if you want it.
It's Lasher Tendrils. That got 6 hits. Freeze to wound. That's 6 free up armour saves.
So that Custode is reduced to 1 wound.
Uh-oh. Blade Champion's attacks.
So his strength 6, so he'll be needing 5s.
Yep.
6 is devastating. Yes!
Does that kill the Mauler Fiend?
Yep, damage 3, devastating wounds.
Oh dear.
I get reroll. Oh,
Makes
well,
no
that's a
difference.
wound anyway. What?
Makes no difference, it's dead.
Yeah.
So does the Mauler Fiend explode? It doesn't. I told you at the beginning of the game that that Blade Champion's an absolute nightmare. Time to plasma pistol him in the face, lads. So at the end of Andy's turn, he got rid of both his secondaries for a CP.
Yeah.
So still no secondaries for him. So that means it's over to my turn 3. Okay, so Iron Warrior's turn 3. I actually drew a different objective which I got rid of because I couldn't do it. And I drew Cleanse instead, which I can do, so that was good, with the CP. I've got Engage on all fronts, which is getting to table quarters. But, movement-wise, that cultist has run up there to cleanse that, to capture that objective and cleanse it. Well done him. The Master of Executions and the Chosen have ran around the back of these Custodian Guard. My Venom Crawler has run over to nick this objective. He might actually cleanse as well, I would think. But Andy's decided to overwatch with his Land Raider at my Chosen and then Master of Executions. Yep. So
start with Stormbolter.
Yep.
Within 12.
Okay.
And this is Stormbolter.
Yep.
Heavy bolter.
Yep. Nice. Gets
Twice.
4 hits.
Yep.
Because it's got sustained hits 1.
So that's 3 wounds, and then a reroll for twin linked. 4 wounds.
4 wounds from the heavy bolters. Well done. Which I failed fail 3 of them saves. So that's dead. Both the Chosen are dead.
Yep. Then 4 lads times the Master of Executions.
This might be the best Overwatch ever.
Oh.
So it's just the Master of Executions left alive. Yeah.
Chocolate.
So it's just going to be the cultist who's going to cleanse that objective over there. The Demon Prince is going to shoot at the Custodies. The Master of Execution is going to fight the Custodies. And then the Venom Crawler is going to shoot at these Custodies over here. So let's do the shooting. Pact for the Venom Crawler. It failed. It's going to take a wound. Okay, so Andy's played Arcane Genetic Alchemy for free because of his shield captain. So my shots are now only damage 1 against his Custodies. So I'm hitting on 3s, 5s and 6s are lethals. Six at -1.
3 pluses. So you've killed the shield guy.
Demon Prince going to fire his wrist cannon into the Custodes. Hits on a 2. Hits 3 times. It's strength 5, so it needs 5 to wound. Yeah, it's 2. I believe it's -2. No, it's only -1.
Yep,
Still
so
2 damage.
Yep, so it kills that Custode.
Yep.
No, it's just the Blade Champion left.
Just a Blade Champion left on his own now. Okay, so charges. The Demon Prince and the Master Executions are going to charge into the Blade Champion, and the Venom Crawler, he's going to have to do it. He's going to charge into the Custodes. He's nicked the objective because he's got sticky, so you might as well go for it. Go on, son. Go on, you can do it. Yeah, he's in. He rolled an 8. The Master of Executions, he rolled a 7, he's in. The Demon Prince, he's in as well, he rolled a 7. When a Demon Prince charges into combat, you roll a dice equal to how many wounds it has left, and on a 4+ you cause a mortal wound, so he's got 8 wounds left, so roll 8 dice, looking for 4s or better. So that's what? 6 mortal wounds caused to the Blade Champion.
4 still not bad. It takes 1 wound.
Takes a wound. Well, it's now the fight phase, Andy. What's your martial guitar going to be?
The army wide one will be Marshal Pitney.
Okay.
The extra one that the shield captain can have, he will take lethal hits for his unit.
Cool. We'll start with the Heretic Astartes Demon Prince attacking the Blade Champion. I'm going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits. Yep, so I've now got sustained hits. So I hit you on a 3+ because of your guitar.
Yep.
So I hit you 7 times. And strength 8, so I'll wound you on 3s.
Yep.
So that's 5 wounds at -2 damage free.
So that's going to put me down to a 4+ anyway.
Yep, he dies.
What did you say, damage 3?
Damage free, yeah.
Because I can't interrupt if I use a reroll. But then again, he would still be alive. Yeah, so we'll use a reroll.
Use a reroll, yep. Oh, he's still dead.
Yep.
And you can't interrupt. Hooray! Venom Crawler is going to attack. I'm going to go for lethal hits with a Dark Pact. It failed the Dark Pact, so it takes 1 mortal wound, so it's got 2 left. So it hits on a 4+ now because of the martial guitar. It got 1 lethal hit and 1 normal hit, which wounded as well, so you got 2 saves at -1 damage 2. Yes, you take 2 wounds, which I believe kills off one of the Custodes. So it manages to grab one of them. So the shield captain and his Custodian guard are going to attack back against the Mauler Fiend. You're not a Mauler Fiend, you are not a Mauler. You are not a Mauler Fiend. You are a Venom Crawler.
So,
Venom Crawler. He's only got 2 wounds left. So the captain's caused 1 lethal hit so far.
and your toughness 9, yep, so he
Yep.
lives. Rerolling 1s. So that's 3 wounds, AP -2, damage 2.
Oof, so you only have to make all of these. He does not.
See if he explodes.
Oh, I hope he explodes. Explode! He does!
What's the damage on D3?
D3. So, big 3 as well. So 3 mortal wounds to the Custodes. Oh, takes another Custodian with him. So the Venom Crawler, as it died, exploded and took another Custodian with him. You are not a Mauler Fiend. You were a Venom Crawler. So at the end of that turn 3, I managed to score 3 points for Cleanse, and I got rid of Engaging All Fronts for a CP. So Andy is miles ahead on the primary points. I'm catching up a little bit on secondaries, but it's a struggle at the moment. We've basically got few of my units left on the left-hand side, and I'd say definitely more powerful units for the Custodians on the right-hand side of the battlefield. So we'll see what happens in Andy's turn 4. Finally, Andy's drew some secondaries he can achieve, because one of them's that's the one I can't actually get, so I can't get Defend Stronghold. There's no chance of me getting over it unless my Demon Prince beelines it.
Yeah, survives.
Yeah, and then you've got Bring It Down. Speaking of the Demon Prince, he's about to get Las Cannon to death, and he's got 2 CP.
Yeah.
So you've moved your Land Raider up
onto the central objective.
onto the centre objective, and your Shield Captain and Custodian are actually battle shocked.
Yeah.
So they've just moved up to that objective near the fuel refinery.
Yeah, they're not quite in range of it, but it doesn't matter because they've got OCC.
Cool, so I take it you're about to blast this Demon Prince with Land Raider, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. And obviously I've played the Nurgle stratagem, but it's just going to get the stealth version because it's moved within range. So what are you actually firing? Is it everything, the full payload, or what?
I'm going to shoot my last cannons into your Demon Prince.
Yes.
And then the anti-infantry into the
Master of Executions. Oh dear. In the back as well?
Yeah.
Cowardly.
Yeah, that's tank blue snuck up on it.
Yep. So freeze to hit, yep. So it's saved him 1. He's toughness 10, so it's freeze.
You know what, I am tempted.
Oh, you're tempted, are you?
Yeah, I am going to take command reroll on the last cannon.
Cool.
Just
dear.
to try and make sure.
Oh dear.
So please wound him yet?
I eat lasers for breakfast. And right now I'm very hungry.
Yeah, so that's 3 wounds. AP minus 3.
Yeah, it's just going to be his 4+ invuln save. So 4+ invulnerable save for the Demon Prince. He's made 2. 5 wounds off him. Heavy bolt at the Master of Executions. 3 hits on him. Reroll, yeah. So 2. 4+ save. He fails both. He takes 4 damage. I think that might be him dead, you know.
Yeah, he is.
Hang on. I kept a CP reroll. So B&M dice. Let's rig the dice. Let's rig the dice.
So he needs a
4+. Needs a 4+. Oh, God.
I'm doing my Stormbolt to finish him off.
This Land Raider is now absolutely full of himself. So he's now going to try a 10-inch charge onto the Demon Prince. He's done it.
Try calling God.
He's done it as well. He's going to drive a Land Raider through my Demon Prince's chest. Obviously he's tank shocking him. Oh no.
So they get 3 5s or 6s.
Oh, please don't kill me.
Yes!
Oh God, he's killed the Demon Prince with a bloody Land Raider. Oh no. Why didn't I use that CP re-rolling? Oh no. Oh no. Well,
bring it down.
Well, GG, that was the most epic bring it down ever. Who's in that Land Raider? Dominic Toretto? Yeah, so as Andy has helpfully pointed out, I still have 1 cultist left. So, at the start of Chaos Space Marines turn 4, there is only 4 models left on the battlefield. 3 of them are Custodians, and 1 of them's a Land Raider. And all I've got left is a cultist. But we'll see what he can do. I've drawn Bring It Down. So all you've got to do, cultist, is kill a Land Raider on your own. And storm a hostile objective as well. So, who would have thought we'd just have a cultist left? But maybe this guy spots there's a chance to become a Demon Prince. Let's wish him all the best. Okay, so all the cultist has to do is move into grenades range, play grenades, cause 6 mortal wounds with grenades, then do a Dark Pact, get sustained hits. It's got 5 shots, it needs to roll all of those 5 shots to be 5s and 6s to then get 10 hits. Then he needs to wound with all those 10 hits, and then the Land Raider has to fail 10 2+ armor saves, and he'll kill it in 1 turn. Yeah, so let's see how he does. Moved up. One CP. Oh, he's using Overwatch. He's absolutely. He's not even letting him have his chance. He's not even letting him have his chance, ladies and gentlemen. Stormbolter miss. That's what you get.
Heavy bolter.
Oh.
2 hits.
Yeah. Double 1.
2 wounds.
He has to roll double 6, which I've already rigged. No, he died.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh
well. Yeah. Well, GG. He's all that. He had visions of glory. Well,
we got that tank's got guns.
Bless him. So we played out the last turn anyway, even though there's no Iron Warriors left on the battlefield. These Custodians move over to that objective to take it back off me after my Venom Crawler nicked it. And Andy drew a tempting target, which had to be that objective there, so his Land Raider's driven over to capture that. which means we'll get back to you with the overall points at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, that puts Andy at 70 points with the painted, extra 10 points for painted, and me, unfortunately, only at 46 points. So it was a pretty good whooping by the Custodians there. Who would have thought 12 models would have caused so much damage. But congrats, Andy. Andy put it there. Good game, good game.
Yeah.
So I've decided when we do our games, we're going to pick a man of the match for both sides. So Andy, who's your man of the match?
That Andre, obviously.
Why?
We ran over plan team, but
yeah.
and Ollie was still be messed up.
Yes, that Land Raider, and didn't actually take a scratch.
Yeah, didn't take a wound at all.
Yeah, so the Land Raider driven by Dominic Toretto, who I realise I'm sort of cosplaying as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick my man of the match to be his nemesis, the single cultist with a heavy stubber, because he actually scored the most points for my army. So I brought Immortal Demon Princes and Masters of Execution, and the best model in my army was a cultist with a heavy stubber. So it goes to show you how well I did in that game.
Look, you go with my colours.
So that was our first battle report on my new channel. Hopefully it went well. We're going to have lots more games. I'm going to get Sam on from Daily Dice. He's going to come play a game on the channel, and you've got your Space Marines ready to go, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've got my Death Guard, got my Orcs, got my Demons. So
my Knights need the transfers, so
got the Knights to bring on the channel as well. So yeah, hopefully this goes well and you've enjoyed that one, and we'll try and get some more out as soon as possible. Alright, cheers guys.
bye.